Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back with multiple hot remote opportunities. Y'all, these companies are still in office working, they're putting out hot leads, and I am sharing them. So let's keep the momentum going, and we're gonna get into all these hot leads. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell and select all. That way, YouTube might tell you that I posted. But if you're ever in doubt, check me out over on my side of the internet, my website, and check my channel. And I post Monday through Friday. Might miss a couple days here or there during the holiday season, but you guys know I've got your back. So, on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys. So jumping on in here. All right, the first company I have for us is called Office Ally, and they are a healthcare solutions and reimbursement company. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, you'll see that they have a sizable company and people enjoy working there. They're based out of Washington. And this company specializes in, as I was mentioning, healthcare and different things having to do with healthcare. Now, if you scroll down here, you'll see under company where it says careers. And then from here, if you just hit current openings, it'll take you down to the bottom where you can see their available opportunities. I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for Office Allies Executive Administrative Assistant. This is available US wide. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know this isn't just your everyday office coordinator role. They let you know that you are going to be an executive administrative assistant, and they let you know that they are looking for someone who can cross those T's, dot those I's, and is used to working with the executive team. Now, down here, you'll see, some very helpful details. Okay, that piques our interest right there. And they let us know that you'll need a high school diploma or GED, 3+ years experience supporting senior executives in a professional setting. You need to know Microsoft Office, have great project management and organizational skills, excellent written and verbal communication skills, and you have to be reliable and work independently. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be managing complex calendars, meetings, travel logistics. You're going to prepare agendas. You're going to facilitate internal and external communications, support preparation of board materials, manage confidential information, process expense reports, and work collaboratively. So that's what this role is all about. And I know a lot of y'all have experience doing this. And by the way, okay, couple of office announcements, channel announcements. I'm posting at night tonight, and I'm going to continue to post at night to see how things go with that. I've posted usually in the morning or like maybe late lunchtime, but I'm switching things around and I'm not waiting until the new year. I'm starting now and just testing it out to see, if I like posting at night after folks have gotten off work. Maybe you've had dinner, put the kids to bed, you can get on your computer versus posting early in the morning. So we're just seeing things, okay? Why not? And another thing too, nothing's going to change with Extra Leads Club. If you want your hot leads early in the morning, we get the leads posted to Extra Leads Club around like 9:30 a.m. So join Extra Leads Club anyhow, get first dibs on the hot leads, and then, tune in the evening for, what I got for you. So, anywho, if you like this hot lead, I'd put my best foot forward and we have a template for you. We have the executive assistant resume template and cover letter template for this role, and it's in the software. And if you haven't tried the software, it's more than just a template library. It is a full one-stop shop. You choose your template, you go into the wizard, you go through the 5 steps, and boom, you're ready to download, get your application in. So you can store your resumes, you can choose from templates, you can customize your resumes and cover letters. It really is a one-stop shop. So try it out for just $1, and after that, it's only $37 per month. And I'm telling you, it is a game changer. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company is a fan favorite. Y'all, Conduent. I've shared them many times. We know who Conduent is. And if you're not familiar with them, they are one of the companies that you're going to see around when you start looking for remote opportunities. They've won a lot of awards. They are a huge company. You can see on their Glassdoor, they have 10,000 plus employees. And, people enjoy Conduent for what Conduent is. And I have a video where I talk about companies that that are always hiring. I mentioned Conduent, I'll make it appear somewhere. But if you're someone who's like, I just need to get my foot in the door, I want to try out working from home, I'm not completely sold, check out this company. Now, to navigate to the careers, you would just go to the top and it says careers right here. And then from here, I like to leave it blank and hit search. And then now I'm able to further customize my search for what I want to see. I just like this view a little bit better. I'm going to get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for Conduent's claims processor position. And we see those very lovely details, okay? Now, another good thing about Conduent is they typically are very beginner friendly. And they let us know that you must be 18 years or older, pass a background check, have your internet, you got to use a hardwired connection, no Wi-Fi, and then you must live in one of the eligible states for this role. If this one doesn't have your state, I would check and see if they have roles available with your state, but they are hiring in these states right here. So, just make sure you take note of that. And this is for their claims processor role. So they're looking for someone who's detail oriented. And what you're going to do is you are going to be working on camera for your full shift during both training and production. This is a key part of the role. And they're looking for people who have previous claims processing or related experience, strong keyboard and Microsoft Office skills, attention to detail, can multitask, and have a high school diploma or GED. Now, I already know some folks are going to be like, record scratch, like, what? I'm working on camera. But the thing is, for some companies, you're on Teams all day long, in meetings, or, when you're doing training, you're on Teams the whole day. So to me, it really isn't much of a difference other than, you might not feel camera ready, but, it up front. So, if it's a deal breaker, there's other leads I'll share. But for some people, it's not a deal breaker because this is, like I said, a beginner friendly role and company in general. So if you like this one, and this is going to be a lot of typing, so you got to have those fingers ready to move, I would put my best foot forward. And you guys know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. And we actually have an insurance claims resume template that you could build off of. And if you are like, well, I've never really done claims, you could take a look at that claims template and then customize the customer service 1 or 2 resume template, and that's what you would use. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is another healthcare company, and this company is called Motive Care, and I have shared them multiple times. If you're not familiar with them, they are in healthcare, and I know this is not a good rating, but they have 10,000 plus employees. So folks are working there, and I told y'all, I'm just on giving y'all the information these days. There's a lot of opportunities out here, and for some people, rating would be a deal breaker. For other people, they just need an opportunity. So I'm just putting it out here, y'all. And so getting back to the company, if you go to their homepage and scroll down, you will see under company where it says careers, and we're just going to select that. And then from here, you can just click the apply now button, and that's going to take you to their careers page. And I'm going to get into the lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their onboarding specialist 2 position. And this one caught my attention because this is in a, slightly HR-ish type role. You're going to be handling I-9 forms. And I've seen a lot of really great opportunities that ask for I-9 experience. And if you're not familiar with it, you probably are. When you first started working, you had to submit that form. And if you've ever worked remotely, you probably had an onboarding session with like an I-9 company where like you had to, fill out that form with someone so that you could, move forward and get those goodies from the company. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. I can't say what I'm trying to say. So anyway, that's what this is. So you're going to perform administrative onboarding functions, including I-9 form completion. You're going to prioritize and manage workload effectively. You're going to demonstrate initiative and maintain productivity and accuracy, review and validate medical documentation, audit and upload onboarding packets, create and maintain employee profiles, conduct regular file audits, collaborate with internal teams, contribute to process improvements, actively participate in team meetings, use human resource platforms. So you're going to get experience with Workday, ADP, Applicant Stack, I-9 Vantage, Verified First. Like I literally see companies all the time say, you need to have this or we're not entertaining you. And you're going to, basically be doing that. So to qualify, you just need a high school diploma and then 1 year of experience or equivalent combination of education and or experience. So this is a very beginner friendly role. If you've never done this, but maybe you've done a lot of administrative things, I would definitely put my best foot forward. And they've got great details here, okay? This is probably one of my favorite that I've seen, in the last day. All of them are my favorite. So if you like this one, then I would put my best foot forward and I would use the remote resume builder software. And I would definitely call on the administrative coordinator template. This one is perfect for this role. And I would pair it with the cover letter template and be on my merry way to remote work land. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is called Liberty Mutual. I've shared them many times. We know Liberty Mutual, huge insurance company, 10,000 plus employees, okay? And people enjoy Liberty. So if you want to navigate to their careers, you would just scroll down to the bottom, and at the bottom, you'll see careers. And then from here, I just leave it blank and hit search. And then I am able to, customize my search. I'm going to get into lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their service insurance assistant commercial position. This is available US wide. And this is another beginner friendly role. Now they do mention that they don't hire in these locations. So as long as you're not in one of these locations, you're okay. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to enter and retrieve information of varying complexity using computer systems and applications to update records, obtain information for others, and respond independently to most questions and problems. You'll use intermediate skills and business knowledge to answer questions related to billing and insurance forms, documents, taking payments, corresponding and process other insurance transactions to provide customer service and support. You'll uphold our customer care standards and you'll adhere to daily schedule, help maintain phone and office service levels, and interact with other departments, including underwriting and billing to help resolve customer requests. So to qualify for this, you would just need a high school diploma, a minimum of 1 to 2 years of relevant customer service or administrative experience preferred. You need to know how to use a computer, have excellent communication skills, intermediate level of skill required to open, create, and modify various documents using Microsoft Office, ability to effectively exchange routine and non-routine information, must be able to acquire and maintain company and department work at home requirements. And so that is the lead, y'all. I think this is a great one. This is another administrative type role. You're going to be working in insurance on the administrative side. And I think this is great. I told y'all I love me some insurance. I started off in commercial insurance. So I have a special place for insurance, and that's why I never mind sharing these companies. And I'll make a video pop up about some other insurance companies that you may want to check out. So if you like this one, I'd put my best foot forward. And again, I would call on that administrative coordinator template, but remember, we never submit the same resume and cover letter twice. That's why the software is so nice, because we can easily go in and just duplicate the template. You go in and you hit duplicate, so you're not starting from scratch, and you just go through the 5-step wizard, changing what you need to change. Sometimes you're only changing a couple of things. It's that quick. And then boom, you're ready to download. So that's really where the software shines, the customization aspect of it. It makes it so quick and easy to do that. And if you've been customizing your resume and cover letter like you're supposed to, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a game changer. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So last but certainly not least is a company called Jovia Financial Credit Union. And this is a new to this channel company. They are a credit union. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see that they're a pretty sizable company based out of New York. And they've won a Best Places to Work award, which is great. And they have a great rating. Now to navigate to their careers, you would just scroll down, and at the bottom, you'll see careers. You'll click that. And then from here, you can just click current openings. And I'm going to get into a lead right now. All right. So last but certainly not least is this hot lead for their telephone member service representative position. Now, on their careers page, they have this marked as New York. So I'm going to just say that this is possibly most likely just for the folks in New York. And I owe New York something because y'all have been striking out with these leads. So, best case scenario, it's available elsewhere. But, even better scenario, it's available for my New Yorkers. Everyone else has a lead that they can apply to, but I wanted to share this one because it was good. Now, this is for a telephone member service representative position, and you're going to be handling, bank customer service stuff. And so you just need to be able to, complete their training, open to communication, and an amazing positive staff. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working in multiple queues. You'll handle member and non-member telephone calls regarding multiple inquiry types, which include but are not limited to credit union products and services, people's accounts and, different transactions, logging in, that type stuff. And then you need to be able to assist with members with live chat and cross-selling products and services and meet or exceed all productivity, sales, and quality goals. And so to qualify, you need a college degree or a minimum 2 years relevant experience in the financial industry or in a customer service call center environment. And so they let us know that the work from home requirements include having high-speed internet and having a quiet place to work, and they're going to hook you up with the equipment. So this is a great opportunity. And I know it might only be for New York, but guess what? New York gets left out. So here you go, New York. Don't say I never did anything for you. And if you want to put your best foot forward, then I would use the bank call center resume template. This is the one. It's perfect for this role. I'd pair it with the cover letter template and be on my merry way to remote work land. So there you guys have it. Those are the hot leads. Try out the software. As soon as you sign up, we're going to send you your login. You're going to have your own private dashboard that looks like this. All the templates will be ready for you in the software. Email 2 will show you how to use the software. It only takes a few minutes to watch those tutorials in my Teachable School. And then email 3 is a link to our support desk. We have a support team 7 days a week. Yes, weekends and holidays too, even December when everybody's, feeling merry and taking time off, we're still there. So try it out. I think you're going to enjoy it. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. I told y'all I'm going to start posting at night, but Extra Leads Club, those leads post in the AM. So if you're like, Delilah, I don't need to wait until, the nighttime to look for jobs. You can join Extra Leads Club for just $1 It's only $10 a month, and you can have all of the hot leads we scrape every single weekday morning ready for you. And it's a game changer. I'm telling y'all, a lot of folks have gone to remote work land using Extra Leads Club, and that could be you too. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I get a tiny commission if you purchase anything. And if you're looking for something for your home office, Amazon's got you covered. I'm always talking about the computers. You can get, the big back computer. They're really not that big. They're actually pretty small. They're just not like a laptop, which most people are looking for, but they'll do what you need them to do. So check out my Amazon storefront, check out Extra Leads Club, and get your application using the remote resume builder software. You can try it out for just $1. So thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.